Right, what can I get rid of until we can get up there? Preacher gloves? What is going on? It's like they asked me what I wanted, that what would make me the happiest, and it's like it's giving me all of it. Hello everyone, this is Fallen Dice, and welcome to Get Off My Lawn, my shotguns only playthrough of 7 Days to Die in the 2.3 experimental release. Got a friendly. I think I was going to get rid of this. I hate that bar just happens to be right in my way. It's very frustrating. I'll probably add it back in, but flip it 90 degrees just so I have freedom of range there. But that's not what we're here for. So, we've done a bit of work between episodes. Everything's been moved over. Things are where they need to be. Everything makes sense. I've got things divided up. Yes. And I've got a bunch of workstations. I haven't set them up quite yet, but I've been pulling them. The very last ones, and I need to move that. I just needed to be able to pick things up there and here. Man, those dire wolves have been pain in the butt lately. I don't know what's going on with that. Like, they're always outside my base. Can I sneak attack you? No, I cannot. Don't you dare. I was gonna say, don't you dare. I am not dying to one of you again. Nope, instead I broke something. What the heck? That's what I get for being a smartass. Alright, 2 more adventure books, 2 more electrical traps. I think we got... Oh my gosh, I gotta get that splinted. I think I've got the cast. I think I had one of those over here. And I guess I can run because technically it's going to just reset my time anyway once I medically do it. I don't have a cast. Can I make a cast? I can. We'll look into that later. I guess we're splitting it for now. 37 minutes. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have took the time to make a cast. I had a couple things that were left in here to pick up and grab, and that's because they were actively working. I don't think I had anything. Let's just check and make sure. Nothing left anywhere. Wait, did I get on my... Wait. Why were all you guys in there? Apparently I used it as a dump chest at one point. And, well, I'm glad I checked. You too. So I think that's just what happens sometimes when you have like one over there. So maybe I just kind of caught it here or something. I don't know. I have more stuff than I thought. Okay. Really? 5 more minutes-ish. I'll give you 6 because if you ever notice sometimes when you got bonuses and you'll put it on for things to cook, and then for whatever reason, I think maybe if you go too far out of the zone, it loses your bonus and everything takes longer to do. I don't know. But 2 more minutes on that, and then 7 minutes to craft, or 22 minutes to craft 700 shotgun shells. All right, so let's slowly make our way back to our base and dump this stuff off. Okay, there we are. Finally, we have our shotgun. The culmination of the shotgun using player. I don't know what to say. All right, let's pull everything out of here. See what fits into this one. Wait, you still only have 4 mod slots. Wow, that's very strange. I do want the silencer. I don't know if you can... I think you can take the drum. I think we'll have to see what we actually have. Oh, that's right. I can't pick you up because you are making those shells. And I can pick you up in about 1.5 minutes if I want to and bring you over. And I do. All right, so I decided go ahead and stop our crafting, what we were doing. And what we'll instead do is we'll just bring it over to the new base and we'll start over from there. So, let me grab all of these. So right now, we currently have 1 campfire, 1 chem station, 1 cement mixer, 2 forges, 2 workbenches. All right. First off, this is in the wrong spot. So I am going to, first off, I need my tools. So we need the wire kit. So we're going to go ahead and turn this bad boy off. Pick it up, which will then give us the fuel from it. Because this is kind of in the way of my actual way the base is set up. Same thing here. We got to grab this light. Or this switch, I should say. And I think the Fun Pimps may have actually changed how things work with the... okay, we're not going to be able to put this in here. How things work with screamers and there being... or heat, sorry. I think the Fun Pimps did change some things with the heat generated by the torches. Or they talked about maybe they were going to. I don't remember which is which. Until I know for sure, I don't trust. So we're going to go... and we're going to put it up here. And this is just going to take up a spot here. Or... actually... can put it across on the other side here. Then I can still put on each one of these a cooking station. I need to refuel with what I have. Okay. Put in my engine. Still wish I had more than one, but we have what we have. Okay, and then we're going to grab you. Okay, I think we're good there. So I think we're going to have to break the block it's sitting under, and then we should be able to run it, and then we'll just have to place a new block again. Can I get you? I did. Okay, good. Now that I'm here, put that back up. Turn you on, and now this will work again. I need to... oh no, you're going to be in here. All right, so first off, everything needs to be upgraded to at least minimum wood. So I'm going to do that really fast. I also need some blocks. Building blocks. So I'm going to do another 50. Okay, looks like part of our Wandering Horde made it to me. Or did the entire Wandering Horde make it to me? Yeah, looks like it did. Okay. But that's why we have this thing here, and we have it turned on now, so I can be busy working, and as soon as I hear the obnoxious sound of the electricity going off and the zombies, I know, hey, I need to go in there and take care of some stuff. All right, so anyways, I'm going to get the rest of the roof, get the rest of here, and then I might actually at least get everything to cobbled. All right, so everything is upgraded, and I'm so happy that I can craft things in my inventory so much faster, because that would have taken a lot longer than I thought it was. I ran out of all the cobblestone. I had to start making more. All right, so we're going to take this over to here. We're going to start off running it like this. So right now I have, what is it, 1 campfire? Yeah, I would like to have 2. I do have the, okay, so I can make that right now. All right, so first thing we're going to be putting in here, actually no, let's, am I done making cobblestone? I am. So I'm going to put the remainder over here so I don't accidentally upgrade. We are also going to be making a ton of concrete between now and day 35. So I want to be able to, first off, strengthen more blocks here on the actual base, but I also want to have it ready to bring with us into the Wasteland. All right. So the reason why we put those like this is because I can still do this. So this is only a 1 block item, so I can still have that up there inside this room, but at the same time, I'm able to put these here. I'm going to probably have to look into crafting some in the forge once we get that running. Now, because I'm not going to have as many items here as I would a lot of times, normally I would tuck this in here, but I don't see a need to, so we're just going to go ahead and leave that extra space. I would like to, at some point, be able to make a second chem station to mirror over here. We'll see. And at the same time, we're going to put in the 1 cement mixer, but I want to mirror it over there. So we're going to have lots of room. So maybe at some point, we'll add even more workbenches to add stuff. But then again, we're going to bring all this with us to the Wasteland. which at that point is when we're probably going to need more stuff just so we can make a lot more things at one time. But coming back over here, first off, let me dump what I have in here. Okay, yes, I had you guys going because I was going to go back to making these. Yeah, 7 of those. Okay, that takes care of that. I want to get all my stuff back where there was. So weapon mods. Okay, so for you, basically the best I can do, I have to have the reflex sight. I want the silencer mod while we're going out. And I've got the crippling, which is 20 pounds to cripple a leg on a bipedal target. That's if I'm aiming for it. We'll disable the regeneration ability for radiated charge infernal. So that is huge. So I do want that. And then it just comes down to which of these. So improves handling accuracy. Or do I want the cripple? Or do I want the extra magazine? I think I'd rather have more damage. Okay. Improves handling accuracy when firing weapons from the hip or while moving. I do that a lot. So I think we're going to go with that. Okay. This one, we have less to pick from. So we will, I guess, put that on there. Guess for now we'll put the choke, magazine extender, and I think the light still makes you do more damage. Actually, I keep forgetting I found a better shovel. So let's put you in instead. Okay, tools that we can make. First off, bellows. I would like to make a couple bellows. Alright, so we'll get 2 sets of bellows going in here. I want to get them in before we start cooking. Okay. I'll put you in there. And you, I believe, already have this. So this is going to felting speed, and this is forge crafting speed. Okay. So I need to get some stuff cooking. So I'm going to take a ton of that. I'm going to take this. Okay, I think that's a decent amount of time, so we'll get you cooking there. In the ammo, did I keep any of the bullet tips? I did. Okay. I put the brass in there for sale, but in this one, for now, I'm just going to start with the brass. I want to get my brass cooking. What else do I want to make? Okay. If I wanted to make an impact driver, which I think I do, just because I want to do some more work on breaking down cars, and I need the help. Do I have 16 steel? Okay, I do. I remember I bought the 30 steel from him. And I might as well just take all the steel and this stuff, because I'm going to look at... The next thing I'm going to look at is tools. Stop running. Okay. And we have our first screamer coming from all the noise we're making over here. I should have figured that was going to happen. We'll wait for her to get buzzed. I don't think she got a scream off. Okay. I think we're good there. How are we doing on our ammo? Good. Got 2 of them cooked. Just starting to, build up our stuff for our next horde. We need a lot of paper, though. So we've got you cooking right now. I've already got a steel pickaxe. Oh, I could go to 60. I don't have 60. And I don't want to spend that kind of money right now anyway. Okay. I need to get that crucible. That is big time right now. And if I want to raise my workstations, is advanced engineering and lockpicking. I heard about this. Okay. It only goes till a certain point, though. I might have already passed it. I don't know. There was like a thing where it basically you get a ton of books off this until you get to a certain point. And I don't remember if it's 50. I just need to stop reading until I have enough for this. So I am going to take a shot at this. So I already have 7 points into intellect. Wait, lockpicking's not an intellect here. It's just something by itself. 1, 2... Oh, geez. So 6 points altogether if I wanted to max it all the way up. Okay. We'll put 1 point into there right now. Living off the land, I'm actually going to start doing that. Because double the harvest of wilder planted crops. Yep. Farm plots cost 30% less. Farm plots cost 50% less. Are you still... You're 2 points too. So all of these... You're 5 altogether. Okay, armor 2 would help me with... So I'm going shotgun. I think we're going heavy armor, so I'm going to go ahead and pop a point into there because it should help me with armored up magazines. And I never actually put any points into Lucky Looter. Alright, let's... That takes care of all of our points right now. So we got some decent stuff there. 3 more seconds on this. And then we can start heading out. Because I think that's really all I'm going to be able to kind of upgrade right now. Alright, so... doing a few other things. So I'm hungry, so I figured I'd see what I could cook. So I got 4 steak and potato meals. 11 of the boiled meat, because we have a ton of meat, just not the eggs. We got 22 more water cooking. I use this to make the cooking grill and pot for over there. I'm waiting for it to get big enough to make another one of the anvils for this one over here. Over here. Okay, good. The first one's down, so I'm going to go ahead and put you in there. So we already have a decent amount of lead going, but I want to make this my concrete one for the most part. I will add some clay in here eventually. And then, of course, we got our 2 mods. So I'm going to take this one out because, yeah, it doesn't really help there. And I'm hoping that this Ironbreaker mod helps it when we're actually breaking down stuff. Okay. I ended up using a whole bunch of wood for cooking fire. Let's make another 50 of these. Alright, put the extras in there. Okay, we have a almost full loadout. Do I have any other? So I'm going to open one of you, and then we'll put you back. How many more have you made? 2 more. Okay. When we left off yesterday, we still had... I got 2 minutes left, and the stupid sprain is gone. Okay, we had a quest for... the NDC checkpoint 1. So we are going to head over there to knock this out. There should also be a ton of cars there. So my intent is to wrench most of those cars. I don't know if I want to double dip and do it twice though. So I think we'll go over there. Maybe check looting any of the ones that we have there. And then we'll go ahead and kick off the quest. And then I'll do a lot of the wrenching. Alright, we are at the checkpoint. Doesn't look like there's actually that many vehicles here. Does look, however, that we do have a police car, and I might test to see how much better our lockpicks are doing. We took up a large kind of portion of today, so this is going to be the completion of our day, it looks like. I heard somebody coming up on me. Alright, we got in. Only broke 1. I mean, more stuff to sell. Alright, I may have to do the wrenching after we finish. Well, never mind. That is terrible timing for a storm. Most of this is outside. There's no way I can do this one. Alright, can I figure out where the Navisgain High School is? Because we could go into there and I could definitely do that one. I want to do something. I don't want... I got a minute to find something. Just trying to remember where I saw it. I could have sworn we saw one. This one's not bad, actually. It's a tier 4. Okay, yeah, let's do this one. This one is basically all done inside, so I'm not too worried about this one. Okay, got a battery. And I'm going to do a bit of breaking down probably after this. Hopefully once we're done with this POI, the storm will be over. I mean, there's also a lot of stuff in here that can be broken down. I don't think any of this gives me steel. It's just iron and parts and things like that, but it may not be. If I get to the end of this and there's still time left on the storm, we can look at maybe doing some other stuff. Okay, I thought for some reason this was the way to go, but I think it's through this window. Which means we got a little bit of exposure before we can get inside. Okay. Nope. Nope, we went the wrong way. It's this way. Yep, and now we're taking damage. Okay. Should not be looting. I should just be trying to get in. Okay, we're in. Oh my goodness. Okay. Dude. Questing in a storm is just a whole nother level of complexity. Okay. During one of my streams, I had one of the chat comment about how the thing that they missed was the old sliding jail doors as a player craftable thing. And I was like, yeah, those were cool. And again, that just brings me back. There's a lot of decorative blocks that we've had over time that they've taken out. And I don't see a legitimate reason for taking out these blocks for people, again, who, the way they like to play the game, which is people like me, is to build really cool stuff, you know? And it's like, it's over the years, they've just taken more and more stuff away that we can actually use. Luckily, there's mods that come around that add them back in. And the funny part is they don't actually add anything to the game. They just re-enable the ability to craft them. It's right there in the game. It's just, for whatever reason, the fun pimps choose to take it away from us. I don't, again, I'm baffled why. You know, and they talk about optimization and everything. But again, I play mods that have that and then some, and I don't struggle. I don't have issues, so not to try to turn this into a bash in the fun pimp session. It's just seeing some of these items, again, just reminds me of that. And it's just the frustration of yet more things that have been just kind of taken away from us. So I think we have to go up again, then to come back down. And the simple ability of letting players, because see, I can pick this chair up. Why can't I pick the table up? Why can't I pick the refrigerator up? You know, it's just a lot of decorative things that, you know, again, it doesn't have to be new stuff. It doesn't have to be a brand new thing. It's just a little bit of code that suddenly lets, you know, and I'm thinking it's probably a yes/no statement that's in there that has to do with picking up items, you know, and it's just all you have to do is tick it one way or the other. Until I get a drum magazine, I'm kind of running a little... Oh, interesting. I'm running a little bit lower on the amount of ammo I'm running around with than I'm used to. So I would like to get that in. Okay, got some bookshelves. Another bookshelf. I don't know if he's going to get back up or not. That was pretty point blank. And again, this is our new weapon, so it does a tad bit more damage. You're locked, but I think that there's no other path into there, so I think this is one of the ones I'm supposed to break down. Anybody in here? Just some ammo. Uh-oh, we have a full inventory. Okay. Forge ahead? No. Again, we decided we're gonna see what happens with the, getting more of these because of the lock picking. There you go. There you go. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to be breaking down cardboard for paper. Yeah. Thought I could pull these up. Thought there was going to be a button. I need to put some stuff in the motorcycle. How easy is it for me to get through this wall? Oh, easy. Okay, never mind. You know what? Let's drive you in here to the garage, so you're a little bit less time for me to be out in the weather while I'm using you. Okay, everything's in there. They run faster because of the storm, but it's about to be nighttime where they're just going to run faster for other reasons too. Couple eggs. There's another bacon and egg sandwich. This pops open the outside. And I don't know if I need to go out there or not. I know if I were doing the POI and it was a clear, I would definitely have to go out there. Let's see what else we got up here. Get everything cleared, and then I'll go back for it. Yep, there we are. Definitely gonna wake somebody up in here. Oh. There's her rope ladder. The heck did you do? There's nothing to blow up in here. Alright, what do we got here? Huh. Okay, I may need to switch mods here because it's getting a little crazy. Okay, now let's get some light. So I think we're done here. Come back over here. Oh, and I missed that. Paper. Okay. Again, I keep saying it over and over, but I'm so looking forward to Undead Legacy and actually getting clothes items again. It makes looting those piles of clothing actually mean something. You're about to start summoning a bunch of stuff on me. Okay, there's one. There we go. Okay, got you. Got you. Okay. If it seems like I'm over reloading, it's because it bites me so many times for getting to reload. So if I make myself do it every time, then I can't mess it up, right? Right? What the heck was that? Oh, shit. Man, you just came right at me, too. Couple armored up magazines. Nice. Full again. All right, we'll do the armored up. Do the medical. Drop the glass. Drop the feathers. Drop the nitrate. Drop the stone. Drop the wood. Alright, there we go. Okay, what are you? Okay, you didn't do this, but you spawned something. Apparently you turn the lights on here. Paper, I will take that. Yep, we should be getting some bad guys here. Wow, we're going way deep into time this time, but there really wasn't anything I was planning on working on tonight, so it's fine. I just wanted to get something fun in. Okay, push a button, see what we get. It's a weird sound you make. Blah, 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 blah. Can I make this? Holy cow, I did. Holy cow. Okay, we don't read books without putting that on now. What the heck? Tier 5 nerd armor? What am I wearing right now? Natural crit healing versus extra skill point chance and 20 rating versus natural crit. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start rocking the nerd armor. Okay. Man, I keep hearing him. He's trying really hard to get down to me. Okay. I don't know why you still sat there waiting for me to hit you. I want to hit that vending machine even though it's gonna electrocute me. Just because I know it's guaranteed steal. Yep, let's do it. Okay. Alright, you... yeah, drop you. Steel. I got 3 steel out of that, so I think it was worth one med kit. We need to get real. Okay, what can I get rid of until we can get up there? Preacher gloves! What is going on? It's like they asked me what I wanted that what would make me the happiest, and it's like it's giving me all of it. I'm gonna have to go back up and I am definitely gonna have to go back up and drop stuff off. But holy cow, that just upped my damage by 40%. Okay, let's see what we can get from here before we head back, and then try to find our way. Oh, yeah, you're not the end loot, but you're still some decent loot. And we do have a safe to crack. You know what? I did just put some points into Lucky Looter. Oh, geez. Okay. Surprise. Okay. Actually, I think it's faster to just beat you down. I would like to make a tier 6 of this. I don't feel like running around with an auger. I mean, I do, but I also want one of these. And I forgot to see which one it was. And then from here, so technically, I haven't finished this area yet. This takes me down to the bottom, but I need to go dump. Absolutely, positively need to go dump. Okay. Can I do this twice? I did. Now, where's the way? I think I'd have to go back through there to get the secret way up, to be honest. I know there is one. Okay, but I think we're probably gonna have to go back up to the house. I haven't opened it up yet, and I can't even go through there. This... a lot of interconnected stuff in here. I just haven't unlocked the doors yet. Like this. That can be here. I'll just knock the doors down. Oh, the storm's over. Yay! Dump as much as we can in here. I think I can break... Okay, there you are. Okay, I knew somebody was making noise. Yeah, I think I can go through here and make... Yeah, and then make my way down. Let's kill all these guys first. Okay, let's come up here first. I think I have to hit a button up here, maybe, to get down there. Maybe not. I just have to beat it down. Trying to get this thing finished. This is taking way more than I thought it would. Okay, well, if I want to get back out this way. Actually, there's a button that it will eventually. So let's just say screw it and come down this way. So I bet you this is right here. Okay, it opened a door. Okay, yep, we're back down here. Good. Oh boy. At this point, I'm just trying to get through as quick as I can. Alright, we've already been here, I think. Alright, it's 3:21. So we're gonna have to end this one here on a cliffhanger, and I will pick this up in the next episode as we close out this POI. This is a bit of a chonker's POI. So that's our main area there. So hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please go ahead and leave it a like. If you have not already subscribed, I would appreciate it if you consider that as well. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.